Normally we're asked to find the lowest common multiple between a pair of numbers, but sometimes that can be extended to 3 or more numbers. So let's have a look at how you do it for 3 numbers, and we can apply the same principle to any group of numbers. One way to find the lowest common multiple is to list the numbers separately with their multiples. So let's look at 6 first. This follows a 6 times table. In other words, the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, etc. Now let's have a look at the multiples of 9. Again, following the 9 times table, the multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, etc. And for 15 likewise, 15, 30, 45, etc. Let's have a look at the common ones. We can see here that we've highlighted in red the common multiples between 6 and 9, in orange the common multiples between 6 and 15, and in green the common multiples between 9 and 15. What we need is the common multiple between all 3 numbers, and it doesn't appear to be in the numbers that we've got here. But if we do some further investigation and extend our multiples, we'll find that 90 is a common multiple to all 3 of the numbers, and it's the lowest common multiple. So that's one way to find the lowest common multiple, simply by listing the multiples. Let's look at another way using prime factors of each of the numbers. So we'll start with 6 first of all, and it might be wise to pause here to check to see that you agree with how we've expressed these numbers. 6 can be expressed as a product of prime factors by multiplying 2 and 3 together, and of course this and all the other numbers as well can be checked using factor trees. Let's have a look at 9. 9 can be expressed as a product of 3 and 3, and 15 can be expressed as a product of 3 and 5. Now to find the lowest common multiple, we list our prime factors as we've shown here with LCM equals 3 times 2 times 3 times 5. But notice that the number 3, which is in gold, has only been written down the once because it's common with our numbers 6, 9 and 15. We then determine the lowest common multiple by multiplying these factors together. And 3 by 2 by 3 by 5 is equal to 90. Let's have a look at another example, again using prime factors, and we've got the numbers 6, 12 and 20. So what we'll do again is check each of those numbers as a product of their prime factors. 6 is equal to 2 multiplied by 3. 12 can be expressed as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. And 20 can be expressed as 2 multiplied by 2 by 5. Now to find the lowest common multiple, what we do is we list our prime factors, but we have to note which ones are common. We've got a 2 that's common to all 3 numbers, and that's in green, so we write that down once. We've got a 2 that's shown in blue that's common to 2 numbers, but again we only write that down once. We've got a 3 that's common to 2 numbers, so again we only write that down the once. And we've got a leftover 5. So if a factor is common between any of the 3 numbers, we only need to write that down once. Once we've done that with the common factors, we then write down any remaining factors, which in this case is the 5. This forms our product of factors, which we then multiply to achieve our lowest common multiple.